Young fool, never iron a four-leaf clover. You are just pressing your luck. And now, Nook shows you how to beat the Empire fleet with the Finalizer fleet. Hey everybody, so, just wanted to show you, Nooch uses this all the time in Grand Arena. I love using my Finalizer. It's the most fun fleet out there, in Nooch's opinion, just for all the turn meter you feed to Kylo and the damage he does and everything else. So here we pop it in with Tarkin. This works equally well with a Thrawn fleet, where you've got the starting lineup is almost always Vader, TIE Bomber, TIE Fighter. Works against both. It's no difference. The only challenge is that sometimes against Thrawn, it takes a little bit longer, and because he can suck some turn meter away, and he gets his big ability off and eliminates a ship, but you're still able to beat this. Now, one thing you notice here is that we're putting in, so we've got the basic three. So we've got the Finalizer with Hux, and Hux is Relic. You can't really see him right there, but Hux is Relic, and we're popping the three on there. We're going TIE Silencer, First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter. Guys, Nooch has learned from experience. Make sure you slow down and read, and that you got the Special Forces TIE Fighter, because it looks a lot like just the regular First Order TIE Fighter, and you don't want that ship. That ship's just useless at endgame and not worth it. And the shuttle. You're going to have Eben Hawken as a reinforcement and a tank. You can use Houndstooth here. You can really use any tank, and Nooch chose the TIE Bomber in this case because I've got the Separatists sitting there to use. I probably could have scored a couple more banners with the Separatists, but I was okay on banners in this battle. So I chose the TIE Bomber. You just want you want a tank. You want somebody to come in and take the fire if necessary. Houndstooth is perfect. In this case, we went with the TIE Bomber. Eben Hawk, what happens, he comes in, he takes away all of the buffs on the opposing team, but the TIE Bomber does the same thing. As soon as he comes in, he's going to AoE, put some flames out, and eliminate all of the buffs out there. But the primary thing you're going to do, guys, is you're just going to feed as much turn meter as possible to Kylo Ren Unmask's TIE Silencer, because you want to be stacking up damage, stack. And the way you stack damage on the TIE Silencer is two ways. There's three ways. Every time it takes damage, it adds offense. You're going to see right here, we put Hunted. So we'll talk about that. I'm going to pause it here. Okay, so every time Kylo Ren's TIE Silencer takes damage, he stacks offense. Every time he attacks a target-locked enemy, he stacks offense. And every time anyone kills a hunted enemy, which is this right here, this is hunted, they gain 25% offense. Well, I believe the other stacks are 10 to 15%. I can't remember. We can take a look at it, and you can tell me I'm wrong, and that's fine. So we put Hunted on Vader. Hunted prevents you from getting turn meter. And what we're going to do is we're just going to kill Vader right off the bat. He is the biggest offensive threat and the biggest potential problem for this fleet. So we're just going to crush him. We're going to use right there. That's how you do this fleet. Your first shot is always the TIE Silencer's basic. In this case, it didn't end up stunning Vader. Normally, you get a stun. Sometimes it doesn't land. That's fine. And then you call in the assist with Special Forces TIE Fighter. And in this case, boom, Vader dead. And your TIE Silencer just stacked an extra 25% offense. So we'll go look at those numbers as soon as we finish here, so you can see what's going on. I'll show you the gear levels and everything else. So from there, you're really going to be stuck on the TIE Bomber because it's going to taunt. And this can go a few different ways. You see, this didn't go perfect. It actually dodged there and got a bunch of flames on everybody. So that gave a little bit of extra challenge in this battle. But we're going to keep flipping turn meter back to Kylo. We're going to get with those two shuttle abilities, the second and third ability. You can flip turn meter back to Kylo over and over and over again, and just have him do it. And right there, we can use the Finalizer's first ability to assist with Kylo, and there he attacks a target-locked enemy, so he stacks offense. Here he's going to attack a target-locked enemy again and stack offense. You don't want to be using anything other than his basic until you're sure that you can kill that enemy. Now, I know a lot of people here will use the shuttle to pop, to get rid of those buffs. Nooch prefers to continue passing turn meter over to Kylo as many times as possible, because you just want him to really just eliminate your your opposition wherever possible. Well, there you go, 99,000 damage. We're just getting started on the damage, and that was against the TIE Bomber that's got nice defense. Now we're to a point where we probably need to bring in the tank, so we bring in the TIE Bomber, and he's going to come in, and not only is he going to tank, he's going to remove all of these buffs off of there. And there you go. One thing to note about this fleet, I think the rest of it's kind of elementary there. We've gone over it. You can see right there, killed with a basic, 96,000 on a basic when Kylo had advantage. He's going to do a nice little 235,000 damage hit on the shuttle right there, on the Imperial shuttle. That's the basics of it, guys. I will say, you're not going to get absolute max banners with this fleet. You're going to get good banners because you can always leave off a couple of reinforcements. In this case, we didn't even use Karth, so you got to be a little careful though, because if things go really crooked, you're gonna need that second reinforcement. But you're gonna end up with maybe. Well, I still had 2 full protection, 3 full health. Let's pop out of this. I want to show you. So you're not. This isn't the absolute max banner fleet, but it's a really good banner fleet, and it's a really reliable way to kill that Empire fleet as well. Let's go take a look at our ships real quick. I just want to take a look at what the stacks are so you guys get the feel for that. And it's right up here. Each time it's damaged or damages a target locked enemy, it gains 10% turn meter and 15% offense stacking until the end of the counter. So you're getting 15% offense stacking every single time. And when we look at the Finalizer itself, because that's where we're going to see this hunted, when it pops hunted, all hunted enemies lose 35% turn meter, and the target enemy becomes hunted till they're defeated. So when you hit Darth Vader, he loses turn meter, and he doesn't get to take a turn before he dies. First order allies gain defense penetration and offense up. Can't be evaded. Well, wait, where is this? This ability can't be evaded and is available. I know I'm stacking damage with hunted. Where is it? Is it in here? If a first order ally defeats a hunted enemy, that ally gains 25% critical damage, stacking max 5 stacks till the end of the battle. So when Kylo kills that hunted enemy, he gains 25% critical damage up to 125% critical damage. Guys, you're going to see some 400,000, 500,000 and bigger hits from Kylo's TIE Silencer by doing this. So that's it, guys. Nooch uses the Finalizer in every Grand Arena. I use it all the time. I'm pretty much clearing fleets with Home 1 and Grand Arena in almost every Grand Arena, and if they get cheeky with it, we can use Radis against Malevolence or whatever, but that's generally how Nooch does it. Just wanted to share this little counter of Malevolence against Empire for you so you can use it in Grand Arena, and have fun out there. Good luck, and always remember, Nooch too good. With the Finalizer fleet. Let's do that again. Okay.